We're in the city of El Segundo.
You guys can talk.
No, we can't.
And we're going to Topgolf's annual party. I don't really know what it is. It's called the Sure Thing Club. And
Sure thing.
Is it for singles to mingle?
Yeah.
no, I think it's just for Topgolf to like invite their vendors and influencer-y people, hype up the brand and be like, yeah, Topgolf is awesome, come here. We built a ramp for it. They did this big like massive sculpture that's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, like an 8-bit green mountain with like a big screen.
Okay.
And then there's a DJ booth, and then there's this blimp that looks like a golf ball on the top, and like the ramp is connected to all that.
Oh shit.
So that's kind of cool. I got this gig last year from Justin Eldridge, who has his brand, the number 33. He makes golf tee picks. They look like golf tees, but they're toothpicks. He's like homies with all the Topgolf people. So he brought me in the mix. We set up a ramp last year. It was awesome. Daywan and Kenny Anderson and Tori were here, and it was rad. This is kind of like the same thing, but this year. And yeah, we're gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Eat some food, drink some drinks, talk to people, influence. So we're about to get some drip from Pepsi Drip. That's drips. And also, those couches are their logo.
It says Drips.
Yeah, they had custom couches made.
It's so crazy.
Like, big corporate money shit is wild.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's because do you think that they see a return on this? Like, what's this? Like all the sponsors and stuff. Like, what's it for?
I don't think it really matters. I think it's just to like show face, right? Like Topgolf is doing this, and they're inviting all these people so that the quote unquote tastemakers of Los Angeles, the TikTokers, the influencers, like they all come out and they're like, yeah, I had a great time. I ate a bunch of free food and like had a bunch of drinks and I did these games and like it was dope. Like you should go to Topgolf. I think at the end of the day, that's all this is for. This is just
but why Pepsi and like Cash App and all these things get involved?
Well,
they're like, you should go to Topgolf with a Pepsi.
I think because like in producing this event, they had to reach out to sponsors, right? They don't want to like put the bill 100%.
Right.
They're like, oh yeah, we're doing this event that's like $2 million. Like we don't want to just like pay $2 million.
Is that how much you think this is?
I if I had to guess, I mean, based off of like that stage thing with like a balloon that's projecting golf clubs, and the fact that it's open bar, and the fact that like there's tons of like gourmet free food, and like these bracelets, like I don't know, it was probably a couple bucks, a couple hundred of those, like yeah, they probably spent $2 or $3 million.
All the staff.
If I had to guess, I don't know. For them, like for a giant corporate company, something like this will pay off because then there's all these people are gonna go away and then be like, yeah, it was rad, and they're gonna tell all their friends and their family and all their like following on their platforms that like I fuck with Topgolf, like you should go at the end of the day. Like that's all this is for. And thankfully we get to reap the benefits of being hired to set up a ramp.
Yeah.
To help with like the vibe.
Are you comfortable talking about how much you charge for an event like this?
Sure. Stuff like this varies. There's times where people come at us and they say, I have $1,000, what can you do? And if it's close and if it's like for a good cause, you know, we bend as much as we can.
Yeah.
If it's something where budget is not an issue and they say this is what we want, we tell them what it will cost. But for this, at the end of the day, they just wanted a mini ramp. So we hit them with like the regular, like, okay, a 4x12 mini ramp costs this much. You want it painted, paint is this much. You want board catchers, that's this. Set up, tear down. They kind of need it like set up and tear down at weird hours because this place opens at 9 a.m. and it closes at 1 a.m.
Holy shit.
So we had to charge them like an after hours fee. Like all said and done, I think it was like $6,000.
Oh.
It's not crazy.
That isn't that crazy.
Right? And like we do that because we want to get hired again.
Right.
And there's, you know, as time goes on and more people are building ramps and have companies like my company, I just want to make sure like I remain competitive and we can keep doing stuff like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I love it. It's great. It's a great vibe. I love that big corporations are getting behind skateboarding.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
For sure.
you know, like this isn't my scene. These aren't my people. But the fact that like Topgolf as a corporation
Bucks was skating
Bucks
enough
was
to want
skating.
to build a mini ramp.
I'm like, Topgolf's cool. So this is Justin Eldridge, founder of the Number 33, professional skateboarder. The man did a switch flip front salad down
LA
LA
High.
High. I'm sorry, that's like my favorite thing you did.
That was my favorite spot to skate.
So sick.
Yeah.
You're the reason. He's the reason why I got into Nolly Nose Grinds.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a fun trick too.
I love it.
LD's dope, and he brought us in last year to this. How'd that even come about last year? I mean,
They-
you're in Golf World.
Yeah, Golf
Right.
World, right? And then the CMO of this company,
Yeah.
he came, like, dude, he knows Kenny Anderson. He
Okay.
worked for Converse. He was actually, so in Tampa, in the Tampa skate park,
Yeah.
he was basically the one that funded the outside
Really?
cement park.
Whoa.
Yeah. So he has such a crazy background in this shit. So he worked for Coke, then he came over to here, and he's just the man and understands it.
That was the dude on the mic.
That was the dude on the mic.
Talking
Yeah,
about
Jeff.
the shirt thing cutter.
Mhm. Yeah, that's who brought me in.
Dope.
Yeah, he was like, I want to skate here, and we did.
Yeah, and you
know?
did it right.
with
So,
you.
Yeah, so he hit me up and he's like, we need a mini ramp. And then you had your boy tagged it all up, Number 33 LA. It was the US Open of Golf. So everything like kind of like the stars aligned. We set up. They gave us like primo area, like pretty much the same area we are, but we were a little closer.
We were the center,
Yeah, we were.
and they didn't know. That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was telling you, it's like it was so good last year that they put us center stage, and they're like, "Yo, we have a performer. We
Yeah.
need skate this." They're like getting blinded by LED lights now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we killed it last year.
It's cool because last year they kind of activated this whole lawn. They had shit to do like everywhere, and then I think they were kind of thinking like maybe the skate thing will just be like a little thing.
Yeah.
But it was like kind of the focal point. And now this year they built a monument with a blimp and like put the ramp in front of it.
It's the fucking centerpiece.
Yeah. So pretty sick. And I'm just like thankful that they're down to get behind it.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And so we're all here.
You have a golf tee brand too.
Dude, yeah, a company we make these right here. They're like little golf. They're like tee picks. We call them tee picks. It's like a toothpick shaped like a golf tee, but like the thing behind it is that it is golf with flavor and Corey Keene and what we're doing here is like this is a little stepping stone. Like this brings flavor when you chew it. It may help you stop smoking or may give you some oral fixation, whatever the hell it is.
Or you just like feel cool with it.
Whatever you want with it, this is what it is. But the flavor part is where you come into play. What we're doing for golf is like, that's what I feel is flavor in the sense of like, we're bringing flavor to golf. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like golf doesn't have us.
So you're like a branding conduit.
It's crazy because it's like we are becoming something like
Yeah.
that. Like we have a show coming out called Golf with Flavor. You are the first to hear it because I haven't told anybody, but
Okay.
like we have like 3 episodes.
This video will get like 5,000 views.
All good.
It'll be under
I
wraps.
fucking know, dude. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. We got Golf with Flavor coming out, but it's like literally some skate shit. It's like interviewing people, talking about golf and how they got there. I got Malto on the 2nd episode, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, and then we go eat.
Okay.
We get the real flavor in golf.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
right here.
you've done like some collabs with clothing companies and golf
Sick.
brands, and like you're not like pigeonholing yourself into like we sell toothpicks at gas stations. You're like
No.
you're
It's crazy. It's become like it's like the best business card in golf, right? It's like this.
Yeah.
This is a brand called Students that they did their flavor for. They went to Paris and they had a tournament in Paris. And like, oh, we're gonna give these out as our like little like here, you have some, you know, whatever. And then like brands will hit us up and put their QR codes on the back and like they use it as this. And like we're
Yeah.
literally giving the brand their own flavor.
And then you've done like Top Golf ones. You've done like Coca-Cola, you like licensing? How does that even work?
Yeah, it's like a white labeling thing. It's like
Okay.
they hit us up and they're like, we want to do this, and so we sell them, you know, however many. We have like a 5,000 unit, you know, minimum for some companies like Coca-Cola, and then they buy them, and then we, you know, customize them in whatever flavor they want. We did for Coca-Cola, we did vanilla and cherry to go with their Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Nice.
We couldn't do Coca-Cola flavor. They don't let that shit out. At the end of the day, it's like mom and pop to big dogs. It's like we're here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the time. Appreciate you.
Hey, this by far, real quick, he's one of my favorite people in the world. He literally, I'm gonna put you on blast, but he like gave me his fucking Sprinter van for a trip. He let me stay at his house. Like this motherfucker, like you're the
got
realest dude. You make me literally tear up because those were memories in my fucking life that like I spent in your van, and you just offered it, and like more people should be like this dude. Follow this guy.
We'll do
Hell
more.
yeah.
Let's do more of that.